Hello guys, so in this video we are going to discover how do you retire in the 10 years of time frame. Let's say you're 20, how do you retire at the age of 30 years? And any other age that you are in, how do you retire in the next 10 years? So first of all, we need to understand the kind of retirement. Uh, if you might have been aware of this term FIRE, F-I-R-E, the full form of FIRE is Financial Independence Retire Early. So different types of fire are available, which is retire early. Options number one is the lean fire. Now lean fire, as you can see, this is the minimal way of retiring. That means you happen to have minimum set of income for yourself, like yearly reserve per person, which is in terms of number $20,000 per person every single year. That is in the country like US. And basically this means you are just able to meet your basic necessities. You're not able to live a lavish lifestyle, but all your needs will be met well, right? So this is the number one way, which is the lean fire. If you have a family of three people, 20,000 multiplied by three, that is 60,000 in a year. You need to have reserved for the next 30 years. That would be the lean fire. The number two is a barista fire. Now, barista fire normally, if you try to quantify it, that is something like you have $48,000 every single year per person. That means $4,000 a month, right? And there is a valuation like the portfolio of like this much amount so that you can have this much of the yearly return out of the investment so that your needs are met of $48,000. But anyways, this is just a broad classification. First, we understand which is the barista fire way. Then the third is the coast fire. The coast fire is again like obviously you have enough income, fair enough more than the barista, and that is something approximately like if you number it, that'll be $80,000 approximately every single year. You have as a passive income for the rest of your life or probably 30 years time frame. And then the last but not the least, this is the lavish kind of retirement in which the term given is fat fire. Normally this is classified as you can see, one of the person classifies $200,000 in a year if you are able to withdraw, and that too can continue like for approximately 30 years of time frame. That will be the fat fire kind of retirement where you do not have to actually think much about the kind of investment that you're making, the kind of lifestyle that you're living, because $200,000 is fair enough. Now the point is, yes, these are the types of retirements. Once you have qualified, once you have quantified within your mind, okay, these kinds of categories I can live in, you can figure it out that what are the ways, how do you achieve it? That is a question. Different ways. Number one is like normally what people will talk about, okay, you have your job, you have your savings, you keep on saving every single year for a duration of time, for year after year, a percentage of your income, and then invest into particular things and then get a return over a period of time. You will be able to save a significant fund. I mean, each of them you can calculate. It's very easy to calculate, like with yearly return you can say 4% per annum you'll be getting, so that your eventual saving, what is the eventual saving that you want, like $1.5 million, $2 million, $1 million, $500,000, whatever that saving will be to cover your yearly expense for the next 30 years. So that saving you need to reach with your current income. But here I wanted to mention something different. Now what is that different thing? Is that, see, there is nobody has lived off really comfortably by saving their way. You cannot just save your way with your current income, whatever it might be, with the job, with the set of earnings, to financial independence, right? I mean, yes, it is possible, but you'll have to really play it in a conservative way. What I'm going to suggest to you, you have 10 years of time frame. Let's say you have not done, I mean, whichever situation that you are in, you have not even had the idea of what is a business, how do you start a business. So the number one thing that I'll suggest, and the most important thing, is starting your business. Bill Gates said that people always overestimate what they can achieve in 1 year, and but always underestimate what they can achieve in 10 years of time frame. That means people don't have any idea what all things that they can accomplish in a 10 years of time frame. So this is the time that 10 years down the line you are planning to retire. This is the time to start your business. Make a 10-year long commitment that no matter what, no matter how much of the failure, you are going to pursue. Learn from the failure, keep on pushing hard. Try to start a business, try to start the online business. There's a t-shirt business, there is a software business, any kind of business. Just get your hands into the things. Try to fail out there. you fail over and over. It might be that you are failing for the next 3-4 years. The point is not to give up. It's just that you never know which year is going to go hit, and once it goes hit, I mean, it will be totally a passive income, and you would not even have to consider saving this much percentage, that much percentage to live your fat fire life or this kind of life. Once it takes off, without much of your time needed eventually, because you will leverage it and you will allocate it to the other people managing your business, you will be able to reach the financial independence, and in fact you will be classified as a rich. This is the one way I would suggest all of you guys to invest your mind and thought in whatever age that you are in, whatever time frame that you are in, however number of failures that you have faced. Even let's say you have a business, you have tried a business, no, it doesn't matter. This is your shot. Give a 10-year long commitment. 90% of your focus should be in this. Then the next thing that I'll suggest is the real estate. As we all know, the real estate is kind of a business throughout the world. It is practiced. People buy the homes and then rent it out, and then probably get the monthly rental income. This is one of the most prominent way throughout the world, because everyone needs a home. Everyone, I mean, there are so many homes on the rental basis. The owners are getting the passive income. Let's say you are able to develop this. I mean, it's all about developing your real estate muscles. You would not be initially right away able to buy a house. Try to see what are the downturn that you can give. You can even invest in some of the firms which is taking money for the real estate, and then the rental income that they get, they distribute in even proportions. But the point is to get some way or the other your foot into this real estate thing, so that you can understand, you can realize, you can see what are the ways in which you can generate the passive income. Slowly and steadily, 10 years down the line, you will see yourself being master in this particular field, at least like knowing how does this real estate thing works. With the minimum investment, with other people's money, with any kind of investment, it's more about how do you deal with that. So that's the number two way I would suggest. And then the last and the least focused way, this I say as a least focused way, because this will rely on whatever that you're currently earning. Apart from the businesses, obviously business is going to generate you a huge return if it goes well and if you persist enough. But with the current yearly income from your job or even from the business, you also need to learn this art of stock means you are investing into other businesses. So other people are putting their blood and sweat. You need to learn the art of stock investment. You need to learn the art. And how do you learn that? By slowly and steadily getting your hands into this particular field. These are the things that we really need to focus on. Rest, the other things that I told you, yes, that can be calculated. Fat fire way of retirement, the coast fire way of retirement, the barista fire way, the lean fire, all that thing can be learned. But the point is, how do you actually increment your source of revenue? Yes, whatever that you are earning, you can save it off, but there are ways. So this should be the bigger focus, rather than just whatever that you are earning, you just save a portion of that and cut off your lifestyle so that you can live a lifestyle. This would be better way that you actually try and put your focus. Whatever that you focus on expands. We never exceed our highest expectation. So always ensure that the highest expectation that we make from ourselves is really sky high. So why should we worry about saving a percentage when the people around the world are making millions and millions of dollars? You also deserve that. You also have a share on that. It's just about working hard enough, persistent enough, and believing that you can do, right? Not letting the failures for you to give up. So guys, I hope that you found the video helpful. Give a thumbs up to this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel because this will contain everything about the real estate, about your personal finances, how do you make money, how do you save money, the budgeting, the taxes, sources of income, ways of managing things. Yes, everything about your personal finances and personal household daily activities. And thanks a lot for tuning in. Give a comment down below for the thing that you would want me to cover in the next videos, and I'll see all of you guys in the next video. Bye bye.